Hello ladies and gentlemen, I completely booted up the wrong save. I believe, yep, that's the right one. Welcome back for Pokemon Sapphire Stars Challenge Thingamabob Episode 2. Kinda fucked up last time, but I do have the Pokédex and I do have the running shoes. So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be progressing with the story. And running away from wild battles, much as we're supposed to. So pretty much we got Cloud leveled up off screen, we may as well go over that. I keep trying to use my D-pad instead of my control stick. So 10 attack and speed are his main stats still. Quick attack, leer, scratch and sword stance. Sword stance being the main new one. Cool, tough, beauty, yay. All that nice stuff. So anyway, with all that going on, I kind of need stuff to talk about. First episode was mainly discussing the rules. And I think it's only appropriate that the second episode we discuss the competition a little. So I have a small list here of people who I watched in pretty much the order I watched them. So we've got Henri, who picked a Sableye, very solid Pokemon, no weakness. Only problem is it does suffer in this generation from a fairly large lack of moves. He's got pretty decent stats, and as I said before, he's got great typing. Oh, right, that would be my brother. Yay, family ties. I should probably cut that out. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, before I was interrupted, Henri Kurokaze with his Sableye, good Pokemon, pretty good stats. Later generations, I think generation 5 or 6, he gets the ability Prankster, which will let him use non-attacking moves with priority. Oh, whoops. Oh, thank God that wasn't a wild Pokemon. With priority, which means if he used something like Sword Stance, he'd always go first. It's the same sort of effect you get with things like Quick Attack. A very good ability to have. Then we've got me with the Zangoose, of course. Fire's game with the Seviper, who, well, he pretty much did off of me, because I did a Zangoose and named him Cloud, so he had a Seviper named Sephiroth. Go figure. Seviper, alright Pokemon, pretty solid, not a large amount of weaknesses, although besides his poison moves, he doesn't get a whole lot of attacks. Well, varying attack types, I guess. But yeah, it's overall pretty solid Pokemon, and I just realized my screen is going to be very orange because I have Flux on. And that should have fixed it. Who else have we got here? We have Mr. Jack Supernova with his Charmander. Great Pokemon, first gen favorite pretty much. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. From what I remember though, their special attack isn't that high, which is bad for this generation. Because, fun fact, in this generation, physical or special attacks are dependent on what the actual move is. So things like fire are special, things like normal are physical. And the strangest one of the bunch is the fact that Ghost is actually physical, which will be coming into play for me more later, I guess, seeing as it's actually something I'm going to both use and abuse for my own greed, I guess. Anyway, then we've got Super Game Charger with his Bagon, very solid Pokemon. Only problem with it could be that it evolves very late in the game. I think it doesn't evolve into Salamence till either late 40s or early 50s, which could end up being a problem. But other than that, it's a very solid Pokemon if he trains it right. Then we have the poor bastard that got a Wurmpool with a randomizer. Now don't get me wrong, Wurmpool is a good Pokemon. Not Wurmpool itself, but its evolutions. He'll have it either as a Beautifly or a Castox by level, I think it's 10 or 11. And for his sake, I'm going to hope it is a Castox, because, well, Beautifly is useless and Castox is a pretty good Pokemon. I really hope I'm not mispronouncing that, and it's like Castar Rocks or something. I don't know, I haven't actually really used one in a long time. Anyway, as I was saying, Castox is a good Pokemon, good for status inflicting, decent defenses, decent HP, decent level of attack. Very nice overall. We have Mr. Shafat, 96. Huh, 96. I wonder what that might mean, you know. Who is starting with a Ralts. Solid Pokemon. I believe he was allowed to buff it up to level 6, because level 5 and under, the only move it knows is Growl, but at 6 it learns Confusion, which is a very good move to have early on, and even later on, really. It's a pretty solid move overall. Later on, be Psychic type. If it was a later generation, he could also turn into a Fighting Psychic type, which is pretty unique typing, seeing as generally, you know, Fighting is weak to Psychic. What else we got here? We got Larvitar, another one of the third tier overpowered Pokemon, same as Bagon. Good Pokemon, good stats. Problem is, very weak to quite a few types. Fighting, ground, several others, which could ultimately be a very large downfall, but most likely not, seeing as, well, one, once it's fully evolved, it'll have Sandstream, which will pretty much just wreck anything that's on the field at the same time as he is, which is definitely good for him. So Zangoose leveled up to level 12 right there, if you didn't notice. But much like Bagon, very high level to evolve. I think it's actually 55 for it to evolve into its final form, which is definitely a downside. We then have Stellar Sky with her, or his, I can't remember, and I feel terrible for that now. We have Stellar Sky with their Espeon, which was allowed mainly because you can't actually get Espeon in this generation, which kind of sucks. If I remember correctly, Espeon has a very cool looking sprite in this generation. Also, this is a very unfortunate battle because Wurmpools give HP EVs, which I really don't want. Because, you know, focusing on attack and speed and all that good stuff. Let's see, who else we got. Well, the Crix is also using a Larvitar. Huh. Can't believe I didn't notice that before I wrote all these down. Yeah, but there you go. Same sort of deal. High level to evolve, blah 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 blah. But, okay, Larvitar is one of those Pokemon that can be taken several different ways. Because they make good walls, good attackers. They can even use a decent amount of special attack depending on how you train them. But either way, good Pokemon, solid choice. It's understandable why it was picked twice, as Tyranitar is a fan favorite. Then you have Mario to Yoshi with the Cyndaquil. One of my favorite Pokemon, even though I hate Typhlosion. Why? I don't know. Quilava's just my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why. Probably never will know why, but yeah. You know, let's show off Swords Dance. I kinda like the animation for it. Huh. Seems to be different in this generation. Wow, I really haven't played... Oh, he's gonna do pretty much the exact same thing, and whatever, just quick attack. Guru, you've got some nerve meddling with T-Marker. Come on, battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, T-Marker also after some of your Rustbro. I'll let you go today. And he's pretty much gonna run off screaming about his papers after he gives me an Ultra Ball. Great ball. Close enough. Anyway, last but not least, we have Mr. Kovos with his Growlithe. Did he just happen to get with the randomizer? Coincidence? I think maybe, seeing as Star already got a, what's it called? Houndour, which is pretty much the Gen 2 equivalent of Growlithe, but you know, coincidences happen. Wait, is this wild? If this is wild, I apologize in advance. It was, I apologize in advance. Anyway, so we're gonna fight this guy. So, continuing down, yeah, it's Growlithe. Growlithe evolves into Arcanine, known as a legendary dog Pokemon, named for having stupidly high levels of attack and speed, which he really cannot use in this generation, because Fire in all types is considered a special move, which is going to be quite bad for him, and I think I am actually recording this at stupid dimensions, but that's not a huge deal. Here we get Bullet Seed, which I'm not actually going to be using, because, you know, 1 TM. Definitely do not want to squander that. Oh, right, I forgot, we have one unofficial person doing the challenge, would be Captain Marksa with a Wooper. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, Wooper's pretty solid Pokemon. Evolves into Quagsire, Water Ground type, pretty much fuck up any electric type that he comes across. Only problem really being that first Oddish that comes his way is pretty much going to fuck him royally. Now, who's my bet going to be to win? I'm going to say it would probably be... No, I really shouldn't be picking favourites. That's not a very nice thing to do, is it? So I am not going to, and instead I'm going to let the cards fall where they may. Now this guy I want to fight. He's got 3 Magikarp, and Magikarp give 2 speed EVs each, which give me a decent amount of points in speed. Anyway, I'm going to grab some more of these, because, you know, berries are good shit, you know. So, now what do I talk about? To be honest, not completely sure. You see, blah 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 blah. Give me the berry, woman. Chesto berry, not a bad berry. Awakens a Pokemon. That's good, seeing as I can't buy items, which is another rule of the challenge, which I'm fairly sure I mentioned last episode, but I'm trying to find filler things to say. Insert random bullshit here, and I didn't mean to walk in there. Also, a new rule has been added where we're allowed to use repels. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I mean, the whole point of it was to run away from wild Pokemon. But, you know, whatever. Shit happens. Also, on my way back, I am going to most certainly need to catch me a zigzagoon, so that I can, you know, have a TMHM slave. Although I am going to need to catch another Pokemon later as well. Because while Zigzagoon is nice and all, it can't learn Fly. So I'm most likely going to catch like a Wingull or a Tailo or something similar. What are you again? Super Potion, yeah, works for me. So, random conversation topics. So, X and Y have been announced. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Predicted typings for the 3 starters are popping up absolutely... Oh shit, that's a Skitty. That's a surprisingly rare Pokemon. Isn't that lucky, seeing as I can't take it? Hey, and a Repel too, isn't that nice? Anyway, so we're going to come over to here, we're going to fight this bug catcher. He's pretty much going to have Wurmpool out the arse, like every other bug catcher in this game. Well, early on bug catchers anyway. So, as I was saying, X and Y, type predictions out the arse. Everyone's saying that Fennekin, who is the new little Foxy Fire type, Foxy Fire type, is going to actually... Ooh, Tailo! You know what, screw it, I'm going to catch it. Why? Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Okay, no I'm not. So anyway, I'm going to be fighting this guy now. I was going to catch Tailo to be my flying slave, but you know, whatever, shit happens. Fury Cutter. Now, this move is fucking terrible. But I am pretty much going to need it to get me through the game. Why? Well, if you haven't noticed, all of Cloud's moves seem to be primarily normal type. And normal type moves cannot hit a ghost type Pokemon. So until I get something better, I am going to need to Fury Cutter them to death. Which is going to be about as fun as it sounds. And by that I mean not at all. So anyway, Star seems to have cut our video kinda short, around the 17-minute mark. Am I going to do that? Fuck no, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because, well, that'd be a waste of time, and if nothing else, I can keep fighting the gym leader, grinding some levels. If you have the time, you may as well use it. As you can see, I actually managed to take out a few Geodude there. I would like to say with minimal trouble, but that would be bullshit. So, I am pretty much going to be running back to the gym now and hoping for the best. I guess it's the... Oh wait, there's a Zigzagoon here. Fury Cutter. Go. Fury Cutter. Perfect. Pokeball. What should I call you? Let's call you Stripes. S. T-R-I-P-E-S. Now, if anyone's seen the anime Needless, that'll mean something completely different to you than it does to anyone else. Haha. I didn't actually think of that till after I named it, but you know. Odds are no one here has ever seen that anime before. And if you have, kudos to you for having decent taste in anime. So we're on the 15-minute mark here, which is kind of bad, because it means we're slowly starting to stretch the time limit, because I do in fact need to finish up by 20. Well, 1959, if you will. So I don't even know if I'm going to have time to be able to fight. Did I heal you? No, because I'm a fucking idiot. So let's head back into the gym here. So, okay, I am most certainly not going to be able to beat the gym leader at level 13. That is a absolute given. But once I hit level 14, something magical will happen. Why did I go into a weird accent there? I have no idea. For some reason I started saying magical in some strange accent, and I figured, fuck it, let's go with it. So anyway, let's come in here. First trainer, he's just got a bunch of Geodudes. What am I going to do? I'm going to Sword Stance. 3 times, that will take me to the maximum attack I could possibly have. And bada bing bada boom, 14, and slash. No? Huh. Maybe I learned slash at 16 or something. If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. Fuck you, I'll destroy you, kid. Fight, quick attack. Quick attack. And he done got fucked up. Okay, well, it seems my plans for fighting Madame Roxanne have changed slightly. To the point where I'm almost tempted to look this up. Will I? Yeah, fuck it, why not? I'll be right back. Okay, so Bastard actually learns it at level 15, which is no good. As you can see, I'm resting my Pokemon here. I'm not trying to score extra time by resting off screen. That would be cheating. And quite frankly, below me. Ha! Yeah, that's a laugh, isn't it? Wow, why is this file size so big? Oh, I'm recording it in 1080p, no wonder. So pretty much we're gonna run in here and get the shit kicked out of us by Roxanne, hopefully hitting level 15 in the process, rather. I'm Roxanne, who Kobo thinks looks like some sort of slutty teacher. Personally, I never really thought about that. If anything, she looks more like a schoolgirl or a cosplayer of some sort. What can I say? Maybe I just don't have an eye for these things. So anyway, Sword Stance, Sword Stance, Sword Stance. Potion. Rock Throw. Haha, fuck you. Oh dear god, why? Huh. Okay, you know what? There's more than one way to kill a horse, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, that is most certainly the wrong terminology. There is more than one way to skin a cat, rather. So, we're going to give our little Mr. Cloud here the Oranberry. And then we're going to run all... Oh, wait a sec. I could pick up the Quick Claw, but there's no point to seeing as I'm using a Quick Attacker. Hey! I'm actually wondering if I can do that double battle and use the exception to the gym. Yeah, I'm gonna speed through this chat because it takes a long ass fucking time. So I'm gonna use 2 Sword Stances. I'm going to use Leer. Leer again. Because fuck him. Get him! Ah, don't be a nigger. Stop it! Yes! Okay, not nearly enough to level up. That is a problem. Yeah, fuck you. Nope. I'm not letting you harden. Okay, so Super Potion. Quick attack. Quick attack. Quick attack. Go, you son of a bitch. Yes! Fuck you, Jim. And under 20 minutes. Yes! Play defeated leader Roxanne, so I lost. Yeah. Hold on. I'm level 15 now. I should have learnt it. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna check this out one last time, just to, you know, quench the thirst of my viewers. Okay, so I was in fact just looking at the wrong generation, and he learns that in the latest generation. In this generation he learns it at level 19. What a cock tease. Excuse me for the language, but you know, shit's true. So anyway, I'm pretty much gonna come in here real quick and do my little outro. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this part, tune in next time and look in the description for Stars Challenge so you can see the other contestants' stuff and enjoy. And I'm really running on my time limit, so till next time.